Ndị be anyị ekeneni m unu n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị sị na ya dịrị ndị Igbo na mma. Dịka o si dị, ihe a bụ Igbo Media ka anyị si wee na-ewetara unu ya bụ nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa gbasịta maka ana Igbo and Igbo community and ihe debe na Nigeria. Ya bụ ife ka anyị na-ewetara unu na Igbo Media. Dịka isi wee na-esole anyị, ọ bụ na nke a bụ ụbọchị izizi gị ị na-abịa n'ilu akwụkwọ na Igbo Media, ekabaru ka i subscribe and turn on your notification ka ị lapụ miss any of our update dịka anyị na-etikwu ya n'ilu akwụkwọ kwa mgbe. Dịka o si dị, o nwere ya wetara n'ụbọchị nke taa gbasịta maka ka ya bụ ife si ada and gbasịta maka ka ya bụ ife si akpọtụ n'ala Igbo. Biko mma achọ ka ige ya bụ ife. Ihe a bụ Biafran Prime Minister MAZI Simon Ekpa. O nwere ife okwu n'ilu akwụkwọ mma achọ ka unu ga-esi ya bụ ife ọ na-adọrọpụrụ anyị ifu nche n'ilu akwụkwọ gbasịta maka ihe ndị a niile okwu. All right, over to you, sir.
That is the one thing I want everybody to understand. The second thing I want you to understand today is that when do you see them shouting Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, it is not about Simon Ekpa. It's about you. It's about your future. It's about your freedom and everything that has to do with your future generation. It's not about Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is only standing on the way of the enemy. So when they are shouting Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, it is about you, not me. The same thing they did to MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. MAZI Nnamdi Kanu was standing on their way, and all of them was bring him, let us kill him. All of them was, what are we going to do to capture him? They set him up and they kidnapped him from Kenya. And everybody listening how they bragged that, yes, now they have gotten at you and me. Because it was not actually MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. As he is being kept in the dungeon today, the target, the end point is you and I, not him. So whatever happened today, I want you to understand that the target is you, not Simon Ekpa. That is what they do. Because MAZI Nnamdi Kanu was standing on their way to the Islamization of Biafra land, was standing on their way to the terrorism, the jihad against Biafra people, and all they were doing is to take him away. So they will come for you, they will come for your head, they will come for your land, and they will grab it, and they will chase you away from your land to the IDP camp. That's the end target is you. As they have captured MAZI Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, extraordinary rendition him back to Nigeria, have they stopped? I want to ask you a question today. Those of you who are still standing by the side and on the fence, waiting for the right time. There is no other right time than now, because they have captured MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, they have not stopped. They are still looking for somebody else who have risen up to stand on their way. But this time around, I told them I will be the last person and I will be the end of this whole Biafra thing, and Biafra will come. Mark my word. Today, the people that destroyed the lives and properties of Biafra and killed over 3 million children and plus 2 million, which is estimated at 5 million Biafrans, for restructuring and regional government. Today, they have seen that, now they're agitating, they are the one now agitating for the regional government. And we are telling them it is too late. The regional government they are shouting about now, which led to the killing of over 5 million children or 5 million Biafrans, it is not for your good. And it can never be for your interest. I want the media team to play the video of Enyinaya Baribe.
Bam, bam, bam. Over to you from 17 minutes where I showed you. You play from there, please.
That people should come out to volunteer information. The people are scared. They are afraid. They cannot give out information because these people are living within the same people. So our security agencies should intensify efforts to flush out these elements from their hideouts. And once that is done, because I was watching a video on Arise this morning. They were parading themselves.
In DSS, called a meeting of all the leaders of the Southeast and said, this is what Nnamdi Kanu
Please,
said.
can you put volume to it, please? There is no volume.
Every Monday,
Manson, is there a way we can increase this volume? Because I think that's the last volume we have on there.
No, that is the original volume from that video.
Yeah.
Well, that video volume was very loud. If I play it here now, I think everybody's going to listen to it. It's very loud.
Maybe it's from Vam Vam Vam's PC. That's the way it's coming from there.
Increase
Check that
volume.
your video, your volume button. Check that your volume button there, if it can increase.
Okay. I've done that.
On the screen. On the screen from where you're playing from.
Wait, let me go back to the video itself. 1 minute, please. 1 minute.
Yeah.
Let me see. It's on the highest, so it's on the highest. My computer volume is on the highest also.
National Assembly we have met.
Let me see.
Everybody has condemned, said
A video on
and said it's all
video on Arise this morning. They were parading themselves.
in DSS, called a meeting of all the leaders of the Southeast and said, this is what Nnamdi Kanu said, that he is not part of this. Yet, every month, what happens is this. A few miscreants, and I use the word advisedly.
From a MAZI goes end. Maybe it might be better from MAZI goes end. Yeah. You want us to play from another computer?
All right, you can play from another computer.
Okay, let me send it to Ugo. MAZI, go, please receive it from me now so that you play it from your end, please.
Yeah, but can we listen? I think the voice is actually low. That particular voice is actually low. So can you?
Okay. I should play it, sir.
All right. Can you go? Who is sharing the screen now?
Yet, every Monday, what happens is this. A few
the voice is still the same.
And I use the word.
All right. Let me see if.
Is it still the same? I'm the one that shared now from phone.
Yes, sir. It's still the same.
Okay.
Yeah, let me see if I can play it from here.
And it seems it's only this Abaribe voice that is low. Every other person voice they're low.
Except the criminal who supports that vote. Their modus operandi is simple.
A video on Arise this morning.
All right, can you all hear me?
Parading themselves.
In DSS.
Yes, we can hear you.
All the meeting of all the leaders of the Southeast. And
Is it
said,
coming out?
this is what Nnamdi
Yes,
Kanu
yes, yes.
not part of this.
All right.
Every Monday, what happens is this. A few miscreants, and I use the word advisedly, come out, shoot and kill one or two people, and run away, and video it and send across the whole of the Southeast, and everybody is now scared. The governors we met, all of us in the National Assembly we have met, everybody has condemned it. I need the Senate to know that there is no one in the Southeast except the criminals who support this sit at home. Their modus operandi is simple. It's just terror. I have called the market leaders in Abia and I said, you can't continue to stay away. And they told me that the people have threatened to burn their markets at night if they don't stay away. So this is beyond the citizenry coming out to just say, we don't accept it. Because what they have done is to use terror tactics to intimidate a whole region. And we have had meetings with the DSS, and all that the DSS has told us is, listen, these are just a few people. They will come out in one road, they will find somebody just driving along on his way to doing anything, shooting, and then they will say it is because of sit at home. Take his car away, go and keep it in their den, and later go and sell it. So these are nothing but criminals. So I support this motion, and especially the matter concerning someone who is a dual citizen of Nigeria and Finland, staying in Finland, giving orders, and in fact, giving, I will say, orders that you don't understand why people should accept it here. But then, criminals will always find a reason to do what they want to do. I have also had interaction with the Finnish embassy, and in fact, the United Nations head in Nigeria, who is from Finland. And what she told me was, it is a government-to-government interaction that will lead to a resolution of this, because as a citizen of Finland, that he has a right to express his opinion. But I can tell you, my dear colleagues, each and every one of us has suffered greatly from what is happening in the Southeast. They attacked Senator Carlo when he was doing campaign. They attacked me. There's nobody they have not tried to intimidate. But we cannot be intimidated because we are in a country that has rule of law. And so
Yes, I stop it here. Let me start from the last word. That they are in a country that have rule of law. And this is a man who is from Abia State, where MAZI Nnamdi Kanu come from. And he is standing there, supposedly representing MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, let us assume. And MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, many courts in Nigeria has freed him. And he is still being incarcerated today. This man stood at the National Assembly to say they are in a country that have rule of law. This is a man who also stood as a shorty in 2017 for MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. Do you know what have changed? what have changed was that nothing actually have changed. The shorty was for them to bring MAZI Nnamdi Kanu and eliminate him. Who is the main target is you and I, not MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. MAZI Nnamdi Kanu was standing on the way. Today, I am standing on the way for them not to eliminate you Biafrans and annihilate you. And this man is running mad. I want you to listen to the effort he has made against Biafra, against freedom, and everything failed. He has contacted the United Nations head in Nigeria, who is from Finland. He has contacted the embassy of Finland in Nigeria. He has done this, he has done that. All this thing he was doing is not for the interest of Biafra people. But who was he representing doing it? Shambolically, representing people from the Southeast. And what this man don't know is that he no longer have the legitimacy to speak for the people from Abia State, where he come from. They have left him. He went further to say he don't know why people will accept the order that the Biafra government are giving from Finland. The same person is telling them that nobody accept that order. Yet he went further to say he doesn't know why people can obey such order. Because they know the order we are giving is targeted at delegitimizing them, making sure that every legitimacy that was given to them is taken away from them, and we have done it. This same man who is speaking like this is now part of those who claim they want to do regional government. The same regional government is what? Targeted at what? You. It is all to delay this liberation of Biafra and eliminate you. Or they have no interest of Biafra people. We have proven that the loyalty of Biafra is to the Biafra government, not to them. So for the fact that there is a vote of no confidence, these are a bunch of idiots who has been parading themselves as representative in Abuja. They could not stop the sit at home that the Biafra people have taken up by themselves. They couldn't stop it. They have done everything to stop the sit at home. They could not stop Biafrans from sitting at home. And they refused to understand that that alone is a vote of no confidence by the Biafra people to them. They continue to live in denial and lies that people are scared. People are scared, which means you are not able to protect the people you claim to be governing. So you have lost legitimacy. You can't protect them. You are no longer supposed to be speaking even in public because you can't protect these people and the Biafra government are protecting them. So you have lost every legitimacy to even negotiate and discuss anything regional government. Any negotiation that the Biafra Republic government in exile and entire Biafrans are not part of is dead on arrival. And what we are looking for is complete freedom of Biafra people. And I want you to know one thing. The time is over. Time has gone. When you will stay in Abuja and make decisions and they impose it on the Biafra people, it's not going to work again. First, when you are talking about regional government, under what foundation? Under what foundation are you talking about regional government? Is it under what this region that I have created, a geopolitical zone, the region? What was the, who gave them the consent to create this geopolitical zone? You see, they don't know what is coming to them. They thought that we are fools. You first created this geopolitical zone. Who gave you the mandate? Did you seek the consent of the people before creating the geopolitical zone? Were there a referendum that people agreed to be in a geopolitical zone? The answer is no. I want Biafran to understand that Ayijinde and Apuramu. And one thing I don't know is that I have not even opened the Ngugu Nkereha. And when I will begin to open this Ngugu, they will know where I'm coming from. You see, this regional government, this geopolitical zone, that's where we are going to begin to destroy Nigeria. Because firstly, nobody gave Obasanjo consent to create this geopolitical zone. Nobody gave Yaradua or whoever that was responsible the consent. They did not seek the consent of the people. They all sit in Abuja, just like this man, all sit in Abuja, and they say now there is six region, geopolitical zone, southeast, south, southwest. And you know what they did? All this was to just destroy Biafra, nothing else. And their target was to divide Ndi Igbo, because they believe that the only Igbo people are very strongly supporting Biafra, which is a lie. We have been able to prove them wrong today. Today, in different parts of the riverine area, they are participating heavily in the self-referendum, Biafra self-referendum. We have defeated that particular divide and rule. So what do? They want to come again to build on a false foundation, telling you, okay, now we want to do regional government. Under what foundation do you want to do regional government? Is it the regional government under this geopolitical zone, or is it the regional government under something else? But what we are trying to tell you,
ndị be anyị daalụ nne nnukwu unu si wee na-esore na Igbo Media dịka unu si na-esore anyị sị na Chukwu ka abịa mapụrụ mmiri na ya gosi niile n'ofu n'ofu otu anyị kwuru otu akọ ya dịrịrị ise ekebakwa alụ ka itinye alụ nke gị na ihe niile na gbasara maka ihe Biafran Prime Minister kwugasị n'iru akwụkwọ ana ndị ọzọ dị iche iche kabarụ ka itinye alụ nke gị ife ichere n'ụdị nke gị gbasara maka ya bụ ife dịka anyị nọkwa na-echekwa olileanya na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ya pụta oge na-adịghị anya na n'ụlọ mkpọrọ anyị sị na Chukwu abịa maka inye ya ike nọnyere ya chekwaba ya mana anyị kwuru otu aka ọ ya dịrịrị ise. Thank you, and also stay tuned at Eastern News 24. Ka emesịa nụ ndị be anyị.